Hi, I'm James the Light Guy, and today we're going to take a look at a set of LED replacement headlight bulbs from NILight LED Lighting. These bulbs are available on Amazon, and I'll put a link in the description below if you'd like to get them for yourself. These bulbs are in the bulb type H11. They come with a little instruction manual. Everything we've seen before. Let's take a look at the bulbs themselves. We get installation gloves, which aren't strictly necessary for these bulbs, but nice to receive. And a simple bulb. There is no separate power controller in these, as we've seen in other bulb designs. We have a fairly soft H11 connector with the positive and negative clearly noted. Some basic strain relief on the connector side, but nothing on the bulb side. Looking at the heatsink, we have a very thin extruded aluminum heatsink, which does give it a decent surface area, and a small cooling fan. This is great if you don't have a lot of space back behind the bulb, and it should provide excellent cooling for this chipset. Next, we have a plastic H11 base plate adapter. It is retained with a Phillips head screw, if I can get the focus down in there. But it should be set at the correct angle for when installed. You want these chips at the 3 and 9 o'clock position. If they're diagonal or vertical, they'll create excess shadows on the road in front of you. So, moving up, we have more of this extruded aluminum shell, and the chips are actually riveted straight onto that shell. This PCB has an aluminum substrate for decent heat conductivity down to the heatsink below. And if we zoom in, here you can see the chipset. There are 3 chips on each side. And we'll hook it up to the power supply to see how bright they are. We're going to have the power supply running at 14.4 volts. And you can see we are drawing about 1.8 amps, or roughly 25 watts. And the bulb is quite bright. It does create a small shadow between the two, but it's much smaller than we've seen in other bulbs, and the fan is whizzing away. Now, it may sound a little loud on camera, but it is actually surprisingly quiet. Next, we'll grab our light measuring box and take a look. Ooh, that current has dropped down to 1.6. We'll see how low it drops before it stabilizes. We'll run the test at times 10, as we always do. And we'll start with the darkest spot facing the sensor, and then rotate it to the brightest. Here you can see at its dimmest, we're at about 340 lux. And turning up to max, a respectable 680. This isn't the brightest bulb that we've tested here on the channel, but it is certainly a decent bulb that is affordable for entry level and available on Amazon. I don't have time in this video to do a headlight install and beam pattern analysis, so stay tuned for that in a future video. If you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up and let me know in the comments down below, as well as if you have any requests for future videos. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and until next time, I'm James the Light Guy.